So USB microphones have always been a pretty hot commodity amongst streamers, gamers, and everyone in the content creation industry, right? The reason being is that they're pretty inexpensive, so they always usually fit within the budget, and they are complete plug and play. So there's no like setup you have to do, there's no drivers you have to install, no audio interface you have to hook up and figure out how to use. You just hook it up to your PC via USB cable and you're good to go. So if you haven't already been able to tell from the title or the intro to the video, this video is going to be about USB microphones, specifically the FiFine K669B, which is a $30 USB microphone. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gehsture, also known as Jake. I make a lot of variety gaming content, also make some IRL challenge videos, and sometimes I'll make the occasional tutorial or review video like the one that we're doing today. Before we get into the video, I want to give a huge shout out to FiFine. They were kind enough to send me over one of their microphones for free to be able to do a video review on it. So huge shout out to you guys. It really means a lot to me to be able to have the opportunity to test this microphone out, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a bang for 30 bucks. So right now you're hearing audio out of my Blue Yeti microphone. You guys might be like, what the heck? This dude's got two mics in front of him. All the audio right now is coming out of my Blue Yeti microphone. I will let you know when I change over to this, but this is the FiFine K669B, a $30 microphone that is literally sounds almost the exact same as my over $100 Blue Yeti. So I did a little unboxing for you guys. Inside the box, you'll be able to find some basic literature on the product. You'll also find your microphone, of course, that's going to have the USB cord attached to it. It is a non-detachable USB cord. And you're also going to get a nice little tripod in there. So pretty cool for them to add that with it only being $30 for the whole package. The microphone is really small compared to my Blue Yeti. My Blue Yeti is probably 2 to almost 3 times bigger than the FiFine microphone. But I don't know, I kind of like how small it is, you know? But don't let it size fool you for the amount of sound quality that's packed into this small little $30 microphone. So as far as things inside the box, that's pretty much it. I already have it mounted up on my boom arm. This mic doesn't have a ton of like crazy features on or anything. Keep in mind, it's only $30, so you can't expect much for that price. It does have this nice little volume slider on it though, so you can adjust the volume on the fly, so that's pretty cool. But like I mentioned, it does not have a removable USB cord. You can see this USB cord is stuck into the mic. You cannot remove it. So I would have liked to see a removable USB cord, because when I was twisting it on here to tighten it, I kept having to like do the cord around in a circle so it wouldn't get wrapped up and everything, you know? So that's definitely something I would have liked to see, but again, for $30, you can't expect too much. But what you can expect is some pretty insane sound quality for only $30. But I did record some audio samples, so you guys will be able to hear the sound quality of the FiFine microphone, and you'll be able to pair it up against my Blue Yeti microphone, and you guys can be the judge on if you think one sounds better than the other, if you think they sound the same. I think you guys will be pretty shocked by the results. So I'm gonna play those up next for you guys. Enjoy. This is a microphone test of the Blue Yeti with no filters added to it. This is a microphone test of the Blue Yeti with some basic filters added to it. This is a test of the FiFine microphone with no filters added to it. This is a test of the FiFine with some basic filters added onto it. So pretty insane, right? This thing packs a punch for $30. It's literally, I can't even tell the difference between the two. This thing is $30. This Blue Yeti is over $100. I think when I got my Blue Yeti, I got it for like $130 like 2 years ago. And for this little $30 microphone to be able to compare to this, that is insane. Now with the Blue Yeti, you do get a couple more features like a mute button, a volume adjuster for your playback through your headphones, and you get the, you can adjust on the back the gain, which would be the same thing on this mic as adjusting the volume. So you have that on the FiFine. And then you can also change the cardioid pattern of the microphone, so how much sound it's gonna pick up around it. But to be able to give you guys a little more samples of what this microphone sounds like, we're actually gonna swap over to the FiFine microphone for the rest of the video in 3, 2, 1. Boom, and we are now on the FiFine microphone. So are you able to spot the difference between the two? I think as far as raw audio goes, the FiFine definitely picks up a little more bass than the Blue Yeti does. And that's something that all streamers and content creators normally look for when they're looking for a microphone, is how much bass does it pick up? Because let's be honest, we all want our voice to sound deeper than it really is, especially me, because I still can't even grow facial hair. So I definitely want my voice to sound deeper, and I actually think this microphone does a better job at it picking up a little more bass than my Blue Yeti does. And I don't know, it kind of sounds a little bit clearer to me. Honestly, once I throw like some basic noise suppression and a basic noise gate and some compression on it and everything, they pretty much sound identical. But still, for this $30 microphone to sound identical to my $100 and something Yeti microphone, it blows my mind, dude. I can't believe that they were able to pack this much punch into this little $30 microphone. And I only have the volume, I barely have the volume turned up right now, so it doesn't look like you really need to turn the volume up that much versus on my Blue Yeti. I normally have the gain turned up almost halfway. You can see right here, the gain goes all the way down to here. And I normally turn it up to about like right there, so almost halfway, maybe about a fourth of the way. On the FiFine, I have it turned up maybe an eighth of the way, if that, and you can already hear me pretty good. Like if I start turning it up more, I'm gonna start getting way too loud and it's gonna start clipping the audio and everything. So we're gonna crank that back down right there. If you have an extra 20 bucks, you can actually get the microphone kit that comes with the microphone, a boom arm, and a pop filter in front of it. If you don't know what a pop filter is, it's one of these things right here. You basically have it set up in front of your microphone. That way it prevents all the P sounds and all the, like if you're breathing air, if you're a heavy breather, it's gonna block out all of the air and all of the pops from the P's and everything. So if you got some extra cash, then the $50 bundle is definitely something you might wanna recommend, because you definitely need a boom arm to go with your microphone. That's something that is like a must have. You always need one. You can't have it sitting on the desk, especially with these condenser mics. You know, you don't wanna have it just sitting way off in the corner of your desk or something. It sounds way better the closer you are to the mic. But I think that about wraps up the video, guys. My final verdict on this microphone: if you're looking to get into streaming, or if you're looking to get into content creation and you're on a budget, because let's be honest, all of us are when we start getting into this field, unless you just have a lump sum of cash sitting around. When you start looking at everything you have to buy as far as the computer, the monitors, the lighting, the camera, the audio, it's always nice to be able to save a buck somewhere, and this microphone is definitely going to allow you to save a few bucks. So if you're just getting into streaming, you're just getting into content creation, and you're looking for a nice, really good quality budget microphone, this thing is definitely going to do the trick for you. You guys were able to hear for yourselves. It sounds literally the same as my $130 Blue Yeti that's sitting right beside me. So I'm not going to tell you go out and buy this, don't buy this, but I definitely will recommend this if you're looking for something that's under $100 or even under $50, because the Blue Snowball is $50 and this thing definitely sounds better than the Blue Snowball. I used to own a Blue Snowball and I really didn't like the quality out of it. You could get some decent quality out of it, but you really had to work for it. You know, this thing, you really don't have to work for it. Besides adding some basic noise suppression to block out the background noise, you really don't need to add anything else. It already picks up that deep bass and everything off the start, you know? So that's my final verdict. I definitely recommend this microphone to you guys. If you want to check it out, I'll have an Amazon link down below in the description. And again, I just want to give a huge shout out to FiFine for sending me this microphone to be able to do a video review on. I'm super happy with the results. Going into it, I wasn't really sure what to expect for only $30, because that's cheaper than the Blue Snowball is, and I really didn't like the Blue Snowball. But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. I'm shocked that they were able to fit this much sound quality into such a small package and be able to offer it for such a small price. But that's gonna do it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you want to catch me playing some games live, my Twitch is in the description. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hold it. I'm coming with high noon. I'm changing the game. Hold it. I'm changing the game.
No, you're not, Jake.
Dang it.